I only got 2 minutes, right?
Yes.
Well, I didn't really write a speech tonight. I did jot a few things down. First of all, I want to thank the Honor Guard tonight for being here and doing this. It's different being on this side, but usually I'm out there doing it with them, so it's kind of weird watching them do it without me, but thank you guys, you did a great job. And the pipes and drum band, you guys did an awesome job. And I want to thank DeReese Jewelers. Thank you very much for the watch. I don't know if anybody's here or not, but wow, thank you, that's awesome. I want to thank all the city leaders and representatives here tonight. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And American Legion Post 258 for Intra-City. Thank you so much for this honor. It's a huge honor. I'm humbled. And it's been an honor to serve with you guys and help you guys out the last 5-6 years. I can't say enough about you guys. Made some great friends out of it. Well, thank you for selecting me as a 49th firefighter here. I'm kind of blown away, so thank you very much. I also want to thank Kim Lang. Kim gave me probably one of my first years helping out. Kim Lang was in charge of everything, and he gave me a nice little firefighter watch tonight. So thank you, Kim, for that. He's in the back there. And John threw also John's talents, his many talents that he has. He gave me a really cool mug tonight, sitting on the table. If you get a chance to check it out, he blasted it and has my name on it for a good year, so it's really cool. Thank you, John. Really appreciate it. I want to recognize one more special person too. I didn't see her when I was naming everybody off. I thought she slipped out, but Jenny Shangraw, a good special friend and our neighbor. Thank you for being here tonight also.
And cousin.
Yeah, and cousin. And I thank both our chaplains, Chaplain VanderVennan and Father Dennis Morrow. As you guys know, with Father Morrow, he has been sick, so he's going to give it all. He's going to fight for it. But I want to invite everybody here tonight. Also, May 5th is the St. Florian service. I'll be putting some emails out, literature out, soon you'll be seeing that. We'll hit it hard. I know the chief's going to push that. We'll have the Honor Guard, the pipes and drum band there. And for everybody that's here tonight, that's in the department, please wear your Class A uniform to that. And we'll include that. But I just really want to make it big this year for Father's Day. So come out and support him. I really need to thank my wife and my kids. My wife, Lindsay. I couldn't do and wouldn't be able to do all the things I do for the department and everybody else without her support. She has been an amazing woman. I've learned a lot from her. She might not know that, but... Hayden, Brian, and Bowden, I love you guys very much. So thanks for when I'm not around, and Mom, I don't make all your sporting events, and Mom does, but thanks for putting up with me, and I'll make it to more stuff now, okay? And also I want to thank my parents and my grandma Banquet for being here tonight. As the chief mentioned, our values earlier, our honesty, integrity, loyalty, teamwork, and excellence. Little did I know my parents entrusted me with that from a young age as I grew up. And I didn't realize that until a few years ago that, you know what, that's what they've taught me my whole life. And now it's happening here in the department with all of us. So they taught me how to treat people right, how to work hard, always do the right thing. It's like my dad used to tell me, and my grandpa. My grandpa, probably before he passed away. You know, we had the gas station, my grandpa had that. Just a quick little story on that. So my grandpa Keusch, him and his partner, I think it was Mike Sumner, started the gas station, the towing shop, back in 1936. My grandpa went off to World War II, came back, bought his partner out, and then in 1975, I think it was my dad got in the Marine Corps, bought my grandpa out, And now my brothers have bought my dad out. So it's been a family business. I worked there most of my life. I enjoy going back there and helping out, but I know my true calling is being a firefighter and helping the citizens of Grand Rapids and all of our visitors. And a lot of it came from my grandparents too. So just thank you, Grandma, for everything you've taught me over the years. And I've learned a lot just in the last 6 months. My grandpa passed away back in November 15th. So I learned a lot more about him from that, just with hearing the stories. And I was able to sit up and speak at his funeral, and to watch my Uncle Bob get up and speak. I realized how much I am like him. He was a big collector. But no, a lot of good characters and traits from all my grandparents and my parents. So thank you for everything you've taught me, and hope I continue to teach that to my kids. Thank you. Now I gotta thank my coworkers too. Without you guys, I wouldn't be standing up here. I might organize some stuff or say, hey, let's do this, but without you guys stepping up and helping out, we make it all come together. And it's a great organization. I'm looking forward to my next 12 or 13 more years yet with a lot of you. I learned, probably everybody in this room that I've worked with or know I probably learned something from. Hopefully I've taught a lot of you something also. But you don't know how much I've learned from a lot of you guys. I worked with a lot of good crews over the years. For about 6 years, worked with his lieutenant at the time, Lieutenant David Norman, he's now battalion chief, EO Jeff Vanderwall, firefighter Jeff Lysick, and Captain McBride, firefighter at the time. So Lysick, McBride, and myself were firefighters at the time. And we bounced around from Rescue 5, Rescue 7, Rescue 10 throughout those 6 years or so. And after a year or two, probably after a year, we really clicked together really well. And you know, Battalion Chief Norman didn't have to tell us what to do. We know what to do. It's just one thing. We got to the scene. We knew what our job was in the station. It was great. We really clicked really well, and I learned a lot working with those guys. I was honored to work with those guys. And now I'm kind of back with them at the same station with a couple, with Jeff Vanderwall and Jeff Lysick. And I've got new crews now, and they're great crews, and hopefully we can continue that continuity and continue to grow. We've got great leadership. We don't just have a chief, we've got a great leader here. I mean, I can't say enough, and we all know how great the chief is and what he's done for our department, turning around, so it's awesome. And I also want to thank, too, some mentors. When I came to the department, class of 99, you know, Elmore, we're backing it up, class 99, 2 years in a row for the year. So, but when we came in, you know, down in training, Captain Selmar at the time was the captain that would go down there and help out, and he taught us. A lot of training officers did, but he really taught us a lot, and he was very hands-on with us. A great leader also. In my first year, and I worked with him out at Engine 6, Station 6. And he helped me get me involved. He kind of pushed me a little bit, gave me some guidance, and without Kevin Selmeyer, I wouldn't be right today either, because he really gave me that drive to take the classes, to get involved. And I really looked up to him as a mentor and a friend. So I helped him out with a lot of projects at his house. He helped me out with stuff at my house. But most of all, he taught me a lot about the fire service. So thank you for that, Kevin. Another guy I think for getting me into the fire service is, of course, we know Bill Fabiano. He's one of our equipment operators. But his uncle Steve, which is one of my dad's best friends, he was the fire marshal in Portland where I grew up. So I think I was about 19, and we went on a whitewater rafting trip. My dad, my brother Jake, Adam, myself, and then Steve and his son John went down to West Virginia whitewater rafting. So I talked about fire department stuff with him, and he goes, fill an application out when you get back. So I did, and I served there for about 4 years, and it kind of got the bug. I'm like, man, you can get paid to do this job. And so anyway, so from there I applied at Lansing, Detroit, and went through a couple interviews with Lansing. And at the time, you kind of had to be a paramedic to get hired there, and I didn't have that yet. So I kind of get frustrated. I'm like, Grand Rapids, I don't know much about Grand Rapids, but I knew they were testing, so I took the test here. But I'll give it one last shot, and I figured if I didn't get hired in Grand Rapids, I was going to go to the Marine Corps, kind of follow my dad's footsteps, and little I know I got hired here. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful career, and I really look forward to it, my next 12 or 13 years. So I did jot down a couple things here. I'm going to finish up here. We could probably go on and on. A lot of people I need to thank.
2 minutes.
So, as you know, just recently put in 20 years here with the fire department, and without a doubt, some of the best 20 years of my life. Best 20 years of my life. From the friends I've made, to the mentors that have guided me and encouraged me, being a part of this department has helped shape me into the man I am today. The men and women I work alongside with have taught me teamwork, dedication, loyalty, concern for others, and what hard work looks like. I've got an at-work family, and that's more important to have for more than one reason. Family consists of those you enjoy being around and laughing with, but more importantly, those who spend countless hours with you, even when we don't always agree on things or the way it should be done. Regardless of that, they still have your back no matter what. I actually have a few different families that I'm very proud to be a part of tonight. My fire department family, of course, my family, my parents, my brothers, my sisters, my sister-in-law, my in-laws, Mark and Marty Maxon, my aunts and uncles are here. So thank you everyone for being a part of my family and being part of your family. You've always supported me, and just looking around the room tonight, everyone that's come out here to support me tonight, it just reminds me of how lucky I truly am. And I couldn't imagine I'd be standing up here today receiving this award. And just kind of baffles me. What I do, I don't do it for recognition. I do it for us, for the department. I've always wanted to make the department better. That's been my goal, to leave this place better. Just as my successors, a lot of retirees have. I look up to a lot of retirees. I've learned a lot from them. And it's an honor to have these retirees that I've never worked with, that have been out of the department 20, 30 years, to accept me as their family and let me help them with stuff. Or just, hey Matt, pull up a seat. And I'll tell you guys what, one of the most important things is for the department, get involved. You get 2 years in, you get 30 years in. It's not too late to get involved. All of you guys got involved by being here tonight. You're here, you're involved. So keep on doing it, whether it's something little or small. The best thing for me is getting on the honor guard. Going to those funerals of past retirees. Because after a few of them, the old guys, Teddy Zockos, Joe Maximowski was another one, Walt McVeigh, many of them I go on now I never worked with, but they kind of, after a while, hey kid, sit by our table at the luncheons afterwards. They would tell me stories. I learned a lot about them, they learned a lot about me, so it's nice to know they've entrusted me now to lead the building corps along with all of you, the other stuff I do. So thank you very much for all that, for all the support. It means a ton to me. I'm so very honored and humbled for this award tonight. So thank you once again. Thanks for coming tonight to celebrate with us. Appreciate it.
Next time you come to this dinner, we're going to put your name in the program. You understand that, right? then you will really be awestruck to find out where your name is associated with all these other people, which has always been amazing to me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great evening, and we've had a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed it. I appreciate all of you coming out tonight to thank Matt and to honor him, and I wish you a good evening. And drive safely, please. Oh, okay, she got to go. We're going to do our closing prayer now. Please stand.
As I was preparing our closing benediction and prayer tonight, I couldn't help but think what we've been going through in the department, especially with Father Den, and that all kind of hits home to each one of us. And so the benediction I have tonight, I think, not only speaks to Matt and his family, but to each one of you, because I'm sure there are other things going on in your life, as there is in Father Den and in many different ways. So I would ask you to bow your heads, and in this particular prayer, it will be for you personally. And now, people, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you, and may you go in peace, knowing that his unfailing love will rest upon you both now and forevermore. And we pray this in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you.